Shalom. So I wanted to brush up on my Bible skills. I used to read the Bible a lot, and in my fourth episode on Goody and Big, I spoke on my first thing I talked about was Sodom and Gamora. Even though I know I explained it well, I just wanted to dig deeper inside. So I was reading, and I'm gonna just start. We in Genesis 19, I think verse 19. With Genesis 19, verse 3. Actually, I'm gonna skip to 6, where Lot's outside. Lot went outside to meet them, and shut the door behind him. He said, "No, my friends, don't do this wicked thing. Look, I have 2 daughters who never slept with man. Let me bring them out to you, and you can go on. You can do what you would like with them, but don't do anything to these men." The men that came to their house, and they fed. "For they have come under the protection of my roof." "Get out of our way," they replied. "This fellow came here as a foreigner, and now he wants to play judge. We'll treat you worse than them." They keep bringing the pressure on Lot and move forward to break the door down. But the men inside reached out and pulled Lot back into the house and shut the door, and then struck the men who were at the front door of the house, young and old, with the blindness, so they could not find the door. The 2 men said, "Lot, do you have anyone else here? Son-in-law, sons or daughters, or anyone else in the city who belongs to you? Get them out of here, because we are going to destroy this place." These are the angels that they fed that came into the house, right? They were willing to sacrifice their daughters for these strangers. So these are the angels telling them. So they say, get them out of here. Verse 13, "Because we are going to destroy this place out of ocracy to the Lord against his people is so great that he has sent us to destroy it." So Lot, the dad, went out and spoke to his sons-in-law who pledged to marry his daughters. He said, "Hurry, get out of this place, because the Lord is about to destroy the city." But his sons-in-law thought he was joking. With the coming of dawn, the angels urged Lot, saying, "Hurry, take your wife and your 2 daughters who are here, or you will be swept away when the city is punished." When he hesitated, the men grasped his hand and the hands of his wife and of his 2 daughters and led them safely out of the city, for the Lord was merciful to them. As soon as they had brought them out, one of them said, "Flee for your lives. Don't look back, and don't stop anywhere in plain. Flee to the mountains, or you will be destroyed, or you will be swept away." But Lot said to them, "No, my lords, please. Your servant has found favor in your eyes, and you have shown great kindness to me in sparing my life, but I can't flee to the mountains. This disaster will overtake me, and I'll die." Verse 20, "Look here, it is a town near enough to run to. It is small. Let me flee to it. It is very small, isn't it? Then my life will be spared." He said to him, "Very well, I will grant this request." I guess God said this. "And I will not overthrow the town you speak of, but flee quickly. Flee there quickly, because I cannot do anything until you reach it. That is why the town is called Zorah." By the time Lot reached Zorah, the sun had risen over the land. Then the Lord rained down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah, and from the Lord out of the heavens. Thus he overthrew those cities and the entire plain, destroying all those living in the cities and also the vegetation in the land. But Lot's wife looked back, and she became a pillar of salt. Verse 27, early the next morning, Abraham got up and returned to the place where he had stood before the Lord. He looked down toward Sodom and Gomorrah, toward all the land in the plain, and he saw dense smoke rising from the land like smoke from a furnace. So when God destroyed the cities of the plain, he remembered Abraham, and he brought Lot out of the catastrophe that overthrew the cities when Lot had lived. Lot and his daughters. Verse 30. Lot and his 2 daughters left Zorah and settled in the mountains. This is where it gets crazy. For he was afraid to stay in Zorah. He and his 2 daughters lived in a cave. One day the older daughter said to the younger, "Our father is old, and there is no man around here to give us children, as is the custom all over the earth. Verse 22, let's get our father to drink wine and then sleep with him and preserve our family line through our father." Verse 33, that night they got their father to drink wine, and their older daughter went in and slept with him. He was not aware of it when she lay down or when she got up. Verse 34, the next day the older daughter said to the younger, "Last night I slept with my father. Let's get him to drink wine again tonight, and you will go and sleep with him so we can preserve our family line through our father." Verse 35, so they got their father to drink wine that night also. The younger daughter went and slept with him again. Went to sleep with him. Again, he was not aware of it when she lay down or when she got up. Verse 36, so both of Lot's daughters became pregnant by their father. The older man had a son and named him Moab. He is the father of the Moabites of today. The younger daughter also had a son, and she named him Ben-Ami. He is the father of the Anamites of today. And that's the story of Sodom and Gomorrah in your Bible.